All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. Good cold morning to you from Texas. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. And this morning we're going to talk about a couple things. First of all, this typically I don't talk about these things, but this TikTok ban. Hey man, y'all quit fucking crying and just do YouTube shorts, okay? Big fucking deal. So what? TikTok's gone. Fucking big whoop, all right? Go to YouTube. Catherine does anyways, okay? TikTok being fucking banned is not a big deal, okay? YouTube has fucking shorts. You can do 3-4 minute shorts. I mean, come on, man. Get over it. Next. Good morning, everybody. Observation Station, Uncle Jake, Pastor Matt. Good morning, good morning. We got the Pingos in here. She's my wife. She's a slut. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's staying warm, man. We're going to keep an open kind of chat this morning. Hit that like and subscribe, first of all, if you're new. My name's Rich Holmes. And we're going to, like I said, we're just going to keep a real open dialogue this morning. Talk about David Taylor, what we got in store for him for 2025. Catherine Crick, same thing. We'll talk about some of the Demon Slayers again. We'll continue on with Daystar, talk about them a bit. What's going to happen with Joni Lamb. You got doormat Doug Weiss there. So he's in the mix with Daystar, screwing around with Joni because he thinks he's going to get something out of it, which he's not. Okay. Who else? We got Jimmy Evans out there. He's kind of distancing himself too, it looks like. But so let's go on with David. First of all, yeah, hello, fellow Pingo casters, exactly. So David, if you're watching, Yoland Walrus, yeah, KK and Sean Bowles, yeah, Sean Bowles, we're gonna talk about him. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Matt. Hey, right on, observation. Have fun, man. Have fun. Yeah. So fuck, it's cold. I'm going line dancing, motherfuckers. Yeah, Sean Balls Deep. Yeah. And he's not the one balls deep. He's the one. Yeah, I'll leave it for your own theories. Anyways, yeah, Sean Balls. you know, Matt, seeing Sean with Catherine, I immediately knew. The first time I ever saw Sean and Catherine together, I was like, look at these two idiots. Scammer and scammer. It's like, I immediately knew at that point Sean was wanting something from Catherine that he wasn't going to get, man. There's no way Sean was going to get what Catherine Crick has, and him thinking that he was going to get it, he's fucking dead wrong, man. He's dead wrong about it. So everybody hit that like. My name's Rich Holmes. If you're just scrolling through the shorts, man, I'm sorry that it hits the short feed. I don't control that shit. But what we're talking about today, we're talking about cult leaders in America. We'll brush a little bit on the TikTok fucking ban because everybody's losing their goddamn mind. And guess what? This popped up in the short feed on YouTube. Fucking start making videos, man. You can do this as well, all right? Your videos will show up in the short feeds just like mine will. Quit your fucking bitching, all right? Stop being little fucking whiny people about it. I get it. People have jobs on it. But look, man, you can't rely on social media to pay your fucking bills, all right? I promise you that. YouTube doesn't pay my fucking bills. That's for goddamn sure. I will let everybody know that right now. All right? You should probably have a better job. Sean wants her fans to book sell speaking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're right, Matt. That's what he wants. He wants her fans, speaking engagements, book sales, and get everything. He wants it all. Exactly. That's what he wants from her is her subscribers, everything, her view counts, everything. And he'll never get it. I mean, look at Chris Valentin. He brought her on and he didn't get shit for subscribers reviews. Why would he? Why would he? Catherine's just a fucking grift. We all know that. And anybody that brushes shoulders with Catherine, we're going to know. And we're just going to know you're a con artist, man. Because if you're doing business with Catherine Crick, you're up a shit crick, right? And I've heard people call creeks cricks. Well, guess what? You're up shit crick, all right? You don't want to fuck with Catherine Crick. You don't. Trust me. If you're rubbing shoulders with her, trust me, it's not going to end well. You don't want to be doing business with that psycho. She's out of her goddamn mind, okay? Sitting out there in one of the richest parts of LA, fucking looking out her window. Oh, I pray the fire's out now. 1, 2, 3. God, stop these fires, bitch. Why don't you fucking help people with all your apostle powers and that $4 million fucking dollars? Why don't you go give some of that money back to the people who are out there cooking in the food trucks, donating shit? You know, why don't you go out there and help? Why don't you actually go out and do some community service, bitch? If I was in California, you goddamn right, I would be out there fucking helping, Catherine. I would, but I'm not there right now. I would be helping because I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to fucking help people. You apparently don't, but you're this apostle, right? Living in fucking Beverly Hills. Come on, Catherine. Yeah, no politics unless you're voting for Jake and Quality and Pedro. It's Jake Quality and then Pedro from Australia is SecDef. Yeah. So it'd be Jake Quality and then Pedro from Australia. Always right. We're talking about cult leaders in America. We're talking about Catherine Crick right now, man. We're kind of keeping an open just dialogue because this channel is about religious cults and their functionalities, the people involved, what they do, money laundering tactics, schemes, all types of fucking fucked up shit, right? Now, what cults do is they use their religion to basically skirt the government, man. They're like, no, we're a religion. You can't touch us. Nah, fuck that. When you start committing crimes, dude, human trafficking, sex trafficking, crimes against children, money laundering, tax evasion, those are crimes, man. That's criminal activity. That's organized crime. Not only that, you're doing it in the name of religion. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I can pull out a Bible though and show everybody how to read it if everybody wants that. Hey, yo, Baker Boy in the motherfucking easy. Yeah. Hey, Javi just wants to be appointed czar of Tanzania religious scams. Yeah. That way he could be above Davy, above Jor Davy, the cockroach, right? Hey, Baker Boy, it's good to see you, man. Happy New Year, dude. It's good to see you, man. Happy New Year. We're just keeping an open dialogue today, DC, about drop shit in the chat right now, man. It's something on your mind. There are some people off channel who have asked us to dig into some other cults. Joe Brizo, good morning. And I think maybe this year we probably will. We'll start diving into some of these bigger prosperity gimps. Uncle Jake's 2028 campaign slogan, I'm still younger than most of them. But it can't be them. You got to put the EM. That way it looks like super illiterate. That way you just look like every other president before you. Yeah. Yeah, David's still in hiding, Baker Boy. Yeah. Yeah, David's still in hiding and he's not healthy. He is not healthy. Yeah, of them. Exactly, Uncle Jake, of them. Yeah. Still younger than most of them. Yes. But yeah, no, Baker Boy, David's still in hiding. He's very sick, dude. David is not a healthy man, bro. He's got to stay in hiding because right now, let's talk about David. That's where I wanted to start, but we got sidetracked and it happens. So David, I know he took a trip to the fucking hospital. I found the video the other day of where we found it on his credit report, okay? It was called Bullhead City Financial, and it was Durham County EMS, okay? Now, what I found out through some of this is that just people have seen David there. I'll let you guys know that. Okay, people have seen David at Duke University, specifically with a blonde girl and some other guy. They didn't say who the other guy was, but one of them was blonde. It's either Ashley or Michelle. Okay, because David is always going to have some kind of arm candy on him. Yeah, no, and always right. You know, that's something we talk about with these cults, dude. There's huge fucking sexual abuse inside these cults with kids, dude. That's one thing we talk about. You start them young, right? And then by the time they're 18, I mean, you can groom a child, dude. You could groom a child all the way up until they're 18. Bam, then you got them. Yep. David is a human bedbug, always in hiding in some crevice. Exactly. He's hiding in some fucking crevice. Yeah, it's either one of the Klein sisters, Ashley's, or Michelle. There's very few who would be with David like that. I'm thinking either Ashley or Michelle. Because the Klein sisters, hey, Will I Am Music, good morning, happy Sunday, stay warm. Open content today, man. We're kind of keeping an open chat today about the cults and shit. We're talking David right now. His piss poor health. David's health is, when you got fat pulling up under your fucking eyes right here, like fat, pools of fat. Yeah, Katie Frazier groomed from day one. Ashley groomed from day one. All the Klein sisters groomed from day one. Every woman in there is groomed from day one. Everybody in there is groomed from day one. Even David says, Michelle has been the one really helping me to groom them. And it's like, damn, David, really? That's the kind of shit you want to fucking use? Like, David, you know, the vocabulary in that has a very strong foothold. You don't fucking say people you're grooming people. You don't tell people on a social media platform that Michelle and you are grooming people. Like, Michelle is helping you groom people. Like, dude, it doesn't, you couldn't have fucking sealed your fate any worse than that, David. Just your own use of your vocabulary. You know what, David? That perked up a lot of our ears. We're like, what? What the fuck did he just say? We were watching that live that day, David. Groom from day one. He definitely has a fetish for blondes. And he definitely has a fetish for women that are very manly looking, like thick jawlines and shit, right? Hit that like, everybody. There's 20 people in here. My name's Rich Holmes. Yeah, he likes the bleach blondes. He really does. I've seen some of the women who have dark hair go blonde, like just trying to please David. I mean, who wants to please a black Harvey Weinstein, man? It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting, man, that these women will go in there and completely change their lives around, fucking shit on their kids, and make it all about David instead of taking care of their families. Bleach blondes, man. He does. He's got a theme for blondes. Yep. Big blonde girls, it looks like. I mean, Ashley was his ultimate prize, I think. Ashley Larimer was his ultimate prize because she was the prettiest, youngest, skinniest blonde in that whole place. And I'm sure David, once he found out about her past, he fucking like, yeah, prime. She's already primed. And that's what David does. He grooms these women, man. It's disgusting. And for David, I mean, if we look at his live today, right? Let's see what his live's looking like. Let's take a peek here. Okay, so the sisters just came on and sang. All right, and I'm sure that building is probably cold as fuck. Yeah, he was. He was searching for Ashley for years, man. Yep. He's like, fuck yeah, look at this cute, skinny little blonde now I got under my wing. And he groomed her too. Imagine a walrus trying to groom you, man. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah. Well, not only that, no, Kathleen's coming on. Listen.
To steal and to kill and to destroy.
His name's David E. Taylor. Look up.
So you have to remember.
You know what? I'll tell you. Let me tell you something. Hang on. Let me get the. I'll get it in the. Hang on. I got you. Always right. Stand by, bro. Stand by. I got you, bro. Give me 1 second here. I got you, big dog. Don't even sweat it, homie. I'm going to put the link in the chat. And you know what? Just go to that video. And, dude, yeah, David Enormous. That's his name. David Enormous. There you go. Hey, you want to hear a bombshell interview? Go listen to that shit, bro. You want to hear some funny shit? You're going to laugh your ass off. Honestly, dude, you're going to hear some of the funniest shit come out of these interviews. And David E. Taylor, he's this cult leader in America. Dude, a picture Harvey Weinstein, but black, bro. Honestly, like for real. Fucked up ass Brillo pad comb over. Smells like fucking stale farts and mayonnaise, man. For sure, because the dude shits his pants, doesn't wipe his ass, and wears fucking pads, bro. He wears fucking women's fucking maxi pads, probably the scented type, because he's so fucking feminine and he just doesn't want to clean his fucking butthole, dude. He's dirty, dude. David Enormous is a fucking gutter walrus, bro. Like, you remember the Garbage Pail Kids, dude? Remember how dirty they were? David, like, you could put David on a Garbage Pail Kid and he would be like David E. Walrus or like fucking like David Enormous, and he would just be like, oh, he's a piece of shit, dude. Always right. He's a piece of shit, man. Fucking up families, screwing up people's finances, 401ks, houses, love lives, marriages, you name it, dude. He's a fucking sack of shit, dude. But that link that I put in there, that's an interview our community did with one of the surviving members of the cult. Very nice man, Clifton Ware. There's several interviews with these cult survivors. I highly, highly recommend you go there and just listen to what this man did. All right, don't listen to me. Go listen to the survivors that we interviewed because they put everything into perspective for us. We had an idea of what was going on, but when the survivors came out and said, nah, you guys are dead on, man. You guys are fucking right about everything you said, but hey, here's a little bit more. You guys want a little bit more of the puzzle? What we found out about this cult leader, man, he was a fucking sack of shit, man. Some of the interviews you couldn't believe what you're hearing. You really don't believe what you're hearing. You're like, this is bullshit. Like, this is a cameo or like some kind of fucking parody. But no, dude, it's not. It's not. When you hear these cult survivors come out and talk about the damage that these people do, that one person can do. One person. But one person can do is exponential, man. It's disgust, man. It really is disgust. And David has done so much damage, man, that it's kind of our duty now to let people know, like, hey, these guys are wrong. And that's something these so-called cult leaders and prosperity ministers we talk about on the channel have gotten away with for so many years, is everybody telling them, oh, you're right, you guys are fucking just dead on. No, we're here to tell them, fuck you guys, you're wrong. Your legal fucking letters aren't going to do shit. Your money isn't going to stop us. Your fucking trying to shut down free speech isn't going to stop us. And that's what's happened. That's what's happened. We've had letters come into the channel. We've had lawyers contact us saying, hey, you better fucking issue public apologies or we're going to do this, this, and this. Really? Fuck you. Sue me. Bring it. I'm ready. What do you guys want to sue me for? Free speech? Talking? See how well that fucking holds up in court. So, yeah, always right. There's a lot of them in America. I don't know what part of the world you're in. Always right. But nah, there's a lot of these fuckers in America, man. And they're pretty shitty people, man. They're pretty not very good people, and they claim to be Christians, right? They claim Christianity. I'm a prophet. I'm a fucking apostle. You know what, Javi? I don't think the walrus can even get his fucking shit up anymore, dude. Honestly, I don't. He's very poor health, dude. He's very poor health, bro. Let me tell you, when you start taking certain medications, and if he is taking medication, there's side effects, guess what? When you're a man, guess what? It makes your shit go bloop. This is how some of the shit works, man. And David, being a fucking slob that he is, he kind of reminds me of Henry VIII, right? Because Henry VIII, like, towards the end of life, he was a fucking slob. Henry VIII is a fucking slob towards the end of life. Like, he was, I think, a size 45. Off the double check, 45 or 55, right? But he was a fucking pig. He was a fucking slob. And that's what David reminds me of. Like, David, the reason we see him sit down so much is because he can't fucking hold his own weight up with his legs. He's extremely unhealthy now. He can't, oh, God told me to sit down. No, your fucking doctor told you to sit down because your legs are so fucking strained from your own weight, David. Because you don't take care of yourself. Yeah, you got a good point. New politicians, exactly. But no, Javi, I don't think David can honestly even fucking perform anymore, dude. I really don't. If Ashley's baby is David's, that was his last shot. That's what I think. And will we ever see that baby? Probably not. Yeah, the Black Marlon Brando in the later years, right? But no, he looks like Harvey Weinstein. If you really look at him all around our body, he looks like the Black Harvey Weinstein, bro. He's a fucking slob. David's a total fucking slob, man. Total fucking slob. I don't know. It really does blow my mind how women actually get in bed with him. It's just like, damn, man, y'all are that fucking desperate to get in bed with that piece of shit. He's definitely on Blue Chew. Well, remember when Cliff was telling us, he's like, David would take the hydroxycut like candy, man. David was like the hydroxycut candy man. He's like, hey, you want some hydroxycut? Sure, take fucking 5. I got 10 of them. You take 5, I'll take 5. I appreciate you being here, Sticky. That's what we're trying to point out to people. We don't need these cult leaders telling us that they're a prophet and an apostle to get to Jesus, because they're not. Yeah. It is. It's a pretty toxic charisma, yeah, what David is. Well, I know one place you could take him, Uncle Jake, that he would probably really like. You know where that is, right? I think you do. Max is all, I know where it is. Just say it, Rich. Just say it. We'll go. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We're not here talking about missing kids in Hollywood and shit, but you know what? We know these cults traffic people. We do. We know these cults traffic people. Oh, yeah. No, and Will I Am. Hey, you know what? Cliff even told us he was taking like fucking 5-hydroxycut at a fucking time, dude, per day, like even more. Like he was slamming them. Hey, Sticky, you know what I'm not doing is cursing. Let's be real clear about that. Get your vocab straight, okay? I'm not cursing. Big difference, okay? If you don't like the content, you can simply leave. I typically don't block people, okay? But if you don't like the content, you can simply leave. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I do love God, but I fucking hate what people have done to the church, okay? And it's typically people like you that why I don't go to church. I just want you to know that, okay? So before you come in here spouting off that I should stop my mouth, okay? Be careful, all right? Because these fucking cult leaders are trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking, child abuse, money laundering. If God is who he is, you know what? He'll deal with me when he punches my card, and I'm okay with that. I'll answer for every fucking word I've said. But until then, it is our job to make sure that people know about these con artists because, yeah, exactly. You guys are the parents. Exactly, Sticky. One of these could be your fucking kids. One of these could be your kids. What if it was your kid? What if it was your kid? Would you say, oh, stop cursing? But what if there was somebody actually out here fighting for your fucking kid, like we know there are in these fucking cults, and trying to raise awareness and be like, hey, stay away from these people because they will take your family, they will take your life, and they will fucking destroy it, and they will fucking rub it in the ground. And they'll be like, we're all doing it in the name of the Holy Riz. It's all done in the name of Jesus. Right? But hey, you don't like me cussing. So please. Oh, you don't like me cursing, all right? There's a big difference, cursing and cussing. Yeah, Springs, dude, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm not even Christian, dude. I don't go to church. But I can see the fucking scams. And for some reason, some Christians have a hard time digesting that because I'm not Christian and I don't go to church, but it's like, okay, I don't understand Christianity, so I don't understand how scams are ran. Okay, I'll bite. So because I'm not Christian, I can't see the scam. I can't see when people are fucking running grifts on people. Like these religious leaders, Catherine Crick, David Taylor, Jesse Duplantis, Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, all of them. I don't want to do any Springs. I'd leave bots influencing mine through subconscious control, man. Do you have your head from Tempe, Texas? Do I have my head? Yeah. Yes, I do. Keep politics off the channel, please. Thank you. Oh, do I shave my head? Yeah, sometimes I do. It's a mohawk right now. Yeah, I shave my head. Yeah, but it's a mohawk right now. It's kind of, I just didn't want to fuck with this, so I put it under a beanie today. And it's fucking cold, dude. It's fucking cold in Texas, man. It's what, wind chill's like 20 down here today. It's freezing. So yeah, I'm staying warm. We're not talking my favorite food. We are talking about how cult leaders are human trafficking. Hey, Nicholas, what's up, man? Look, all the trolls are going to start dropping in. But no, we're talking about religious cults. There's one here, there's multiple here in Texas. Landon, if you're from Tempe, yeah, or no, is it Arizona or Texas? I think Tempe, Arizona or Texas. I can't remember. I think there's a Tempe, Texas too. Yeah, very rampant, man. They are. And we got Mormons out there. I've been following stories about how people are coming up missing with these fucking Mormons, with fucking Latter-day Saints. Okay, Tempe, Arizona. I think there's a Texas too, dude. I think there's a Tempe, Texas. So yeah, that's what our chat's about today, man. And how most of these fuckers, what they do is they're using our tax exemptions, yeah. And they use their 501c3, right, to run these scams, take the money, and then they just fucking dip out, bro. It's pretty shitty what they do. Not really the greatest people. We've been focusing on another one lately too. It's about an organization called Daystar. Oh, dude, let me tell you something. You got a bunch of old fucking pedophile white fucks running the Mormon church? Yeah, I'm not fucking worried. Yeah, okay. Nah, fuck that. You got all the... You know what, Landon? Dude, there's a 60 Minutes interview out there about the Mormon church, bro. It is fucking... Dude, the reporter says it head on. Hey, the reason nothing is done is because there's very real dangerous political repercussions if we go after these churches. Bottom line, he was fucking dead on. Political repercussions, man. And Mormons are fucking shady, bro. I don't like them. I don't like them, dude. Don't like them, man. No, watch the 60-minute interview. Just type in 60-minute interview Mormon church whistleblower, man. It makes sense to me. When dude said it, I was like, makes perfect fucking sense, man. When the Mormon church is laundering money through multiple accounts, yeah, they're grandfathered in power. Exactly. Yes, precisely. And I don't like politics on the channel, but exactly. You're dead on. The power is cemented, right? It's a foundation already, and it's very deep rooted. You're dead on, bro. Yep. It's been there since before we were there. And it's yeah. And the thing is the Mormon church is like, in the interview, the lady's saying, well, you have all this money. Where's it all at? Well, we don't need to tell you. How much do you guys have? Oh, well, we don't need to tell you that either. Well, you guys have moved fucking $30 billion over the last 20 years through multiple LLCs and large insurance companies. What the fuck? To me, that's a fucking crime, man. That's a fucking crime. You got the Mormon church out there laundering money, and once again, it's all for the 144,000 that have already been chosen, right? Because that 144 plus one, they don't get to go. Get some Winstons. Bob's all, I'd like a pack of Winstons, please. Oh, the Mormon church is shady. Mormon church is fucking shady, man. Got scrolls found by some dude that nobody else can read. Come on, man. It's fucking... Yeah. Yeah, no. And again, right, when all the crimes are committed, you guys think about it, it's all done in the name of Jesus. Yeah, because of crack. Yeah, sure they smoke crack, yo. Right on. Pretty sure they smoke crack. Who else can we talk about here today? I mean, Catherine, she ain't doing shit with a very Mormon kid. And what's interesting is the church gave him a life plan, and he legit never lived. They even sent him to Japan. Really, they sent him to Japan, huh? Yeah. See, where I live, I don't get Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses coming to my door. I don't, because I'm in fucking deep country Texas, and nobody's gonna come knock on my fucking door. It just doesn't happen. The Mormons would probably be scared of what's on the other side, so I don't see them. But most of the group members here, when they get Mormons at their door, they'll either let them in or they'll fucking break out their Bibles, and then they just typically leave. But I haven't had that yet. I wish I did, because I would invite them right in. I would probably invite them into the studio and fire up the studio and have a legit conversation with them on a live, and have a legit conversation with two Mormons about their beliefs. And be like, okay, let's open up this chat, man, and get the community involved. And then when it's done, break out the Bible and offer them some cookies or pie. Knocking on everyone's door. Okay, so you're ex-Mormon. Okay. Hey, thanks, Laka. Appreciate you, man. To see him as a child grow up to the day he works for the church, that's close to the definition of... It really is, dude. When you start him young like that, look, you said your friend's been in there his whole fucking life? Yeah, exactly. That's grooming. Dude, the South Park episode. Yeah, no. South Park's very accurate. That's the cool thing about it. The South Park is quite accurate about the Mormon church, man. That's what's so fucking funny. Yeah. Yep. South Park has been almost accurate on every fucking video. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, UK? Dude, I would too. Dude, if I could get a fucking Mormon or Jehovah's Witness to knock on my fucking door, fuck, man, I'd invite him into the studio. I'd be like, come on, let's go back in my studio, man. Let's talk about this. Dude, I would totally watch it. I would watch it. Oh yeah, Mormons do. They have their clothing is very strictly regulated. Same with FLDS. You know, even Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons and FLDS, they have people that go to your house and inspect your houses and shit to make sure your house is clean, all kind, and teach you how to be a good wife. Sounds like Nazi Germany, right? That's what Nazi Germany did. In fact, if your house, like, during fucking Hitler's rule, like, he had a very strict agenda. Like, hey, if you were a shitty mother, we're gonna send somebody to your house and teach you how to be a good mother and take care of your house. Special skivvies. They can't talk. They can't talk to anybody outside of their little group. I would love to sit down with a Mormon over dinner or something, and left because they threatened violence because he tried gay stuff. They were violently not okay with it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Hey, once again, all done in the name of God. They're violent, all done in the name of God, right? It's like these religious organizations, right? FLDS, Mormonism, fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, Christianity, Catholicism. They're all cool until you fucking turn against their agenda. Even David Taylor. Hey, you're cool in his book until you turn against his agenda or you start calling him a fucking piece of shit. And that's what we've done here, Landon. I'll call any of these fucking religious assholes a piece of shit that I see on social media. Because you know what? Most of them are. Most of them are. You don't see like the right churches out there on social media doing the shit they're doing here. Look at Daniel Adams, right? We talk about him. That guy's a fucking douchebag too. Vlad Savchuk, he's this Ukrainian fuck that's from Washington. The fucking derpy dirtbag. He's like, I'm Vlad Savchuk, my friend. Exactly. You know what, Landon? And I've been threatened by these fucking thugs. I've been threatened by these cult leaders. You know what I tell them? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your cult leader. You know what? I'm not scared. I showed up at these cults' fucking doors and shit, protesting in front of them, letting everybody know, hey, this isn't who they are. These people are not who they say they are. These people are a cult. They are full of shit and they are lying to you. Nothing wrong with being in a cult, but once it becomes abusive, because that's the thing, Landon, they're laundering fucking money through these big fucking religious organizations, and that's okay. Government's like, hey, you know what? No big deal here. Let's just go ahead and let them fucking push all this money around. It's good for our agenda. We don't care. And they do. That's exactly what they do. They threaten like thugs, and I'm not fucking scared of them. Never have been. Never have been, man. I've had no reason to be scared of them because that's the one thing they've always thrived on, Landon, is the fear of other people. Well, guess what? That J Dubs guilt trip their children. Yeah, exactly. No, J Dubs are the same way. Yep, J Dubs are the same. Um, Mormons no different. If you don't agree with their agenda, yep, you're shunned and you're cast out and nobody can talk to you. Mormons are the same way. J Dubs are the same way. LDS is the same way. Same with the fucking Mennonites. Same way. Yeah. Used to be in a cult. The family value they gave me felt stronger than any drug, and I sacrificed things not lose that feeling. I stopped long ago. And that's what we found out, Landon. It's better. Some of these placebo hits that you get from these cults, like the love bombing, it's better than anything ever, like a drug, dude. It's so that's what we've learned, man. The human psyche is very vulnerable, but it's also very capable. That's the thing. And what we found out with these cult leaders is they're very capable of fucking manipulating the human psyche. Yeah, Westboro Baptist. Ooh, you just ate an adult brownie? Fuck yeah. I love adult brownies. Those are the best kind. Oh, I'm gonna make some cookies. Cause I got some adult butter. Yeah, Landon Cody. Look at what Kenneth Copeland did. He fucking drank blood on fucking stage during fucking COVID. Like an idiot. He's all the blood of Christ. Yeah, a cult will hook you if you don't grow up with a strong family bond, and that's something we point out here. The strong family bond is real important in this, getting out of these cults, and that's we found out that a lot of these people coming out of the cults have a good family bond, so that's good. But yeah, family bond critical. That's the most. Yep, and they get hooked, and I've seen people in some of these cults jump from cult to cult. It's like a drug. It's like an addiction. They lose one addiction and they go to another. They lose that one, they'll go to another. I've seen the people from David's cult go to Alexander Pagani. That guy's another douchebag too. claiming to be a prophet. Oh, I've been confirmed by my spiritual father. You know, and he confirmed me. Prophet so and so confirmed me. Okay, well, who the fuck confirmed him, Pagani? These guys all are pitching the same grift. Oh, I've been confirmed by this person and this person. Well, pretty sure Pagani's not an apostle or a prophet. Neither is Daniel Adams or Vlad Savchuk or Bob Larson, Catherine Crick. Yeah, and see, I think that's the thing, Landon. That's the benefit of this, of what we do here, is there's a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, but you know what I've never done is been forced to go to church, man. I've never been forced religion. Do I believe it's good? Absolutely, but when it's in the wrong hands, it's fucking horrible, dude. People will use religion and they'll sell hope day and fucking night because you know why? Hope fucking sells. Look at all the people in California, man. Look at all the fucking people in California just lost all their homes. The cult that one of the cults we know about, David Taylor, he sent his little fucking cult crony out there to go fucking pitch his little scam, dude. Just so he could fucking grift money off the hopeless, dude. Within 24 hours of those fucking fires starting, 48 hours, David E. Taylor, the fucking Black Harvey Weinstein, sends his little cult cuck Joseph out there to go to California and try to grift off some of the most fucking homeless and desperate people that just lost everything, man. They're cockroaches, man. It's like when they see a natural disaster, the fucking lights turn off and all the fucking roaches come out, man. And that's exactly what's going on with this cult we're tracking right now, David. He's out there trying to grift off every fucking natural disaster, every dollar he can get, every scam he can get. He is. He's a fucking vulture. I mean, he's got a bald ass fucking head too. He's got the fucking head of a vulture. He's David's fucking dirty, man. Like when that night we fucking saw Joseph out there, I'm like, this motherfucker. Really? Really, David? That's how fucking low you stoop? To send Joseph out there? You can't even take your fat ass out there yourself and do a fucking video yourself, you fucking degenerate piece of shit. And you expect people to believe that you're a fucking prophet and apostle? Oh, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, Black Wolf. Who the fuck would do that? Who the fuck would do that? They should be out there fucking helping people. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, what up, Oren? How you doing, man? Yep. Exactly. And I'm not one to say who's going to go to hell or not, but I'm pretty sure there's a special rung in hell for people like that. Keep it off my channel, man. Not here for it, Chosen TTV. You can take that shit to another channel and go talk all that bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and take fucking sides because you know what? I don't vote and I don't give a shit about our fucking government, okay? If our government gave a shit, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about fucks going out to California to actually try to scam people during this fucking natural disaster, right? So before you start taking sides, look at both sides of the fucking aisle, bro, okay? Yep. Okay, go talking about it on another fucking channel, dick boy. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Catherine's not going to do nothing for anybody in California. Why would she? Why would she? She could fucking choose on little cockboys like Chosen TTV and fucking, you know, go tell Catherine that Gavin Newsom Chosen TTV. Go tell Catherine Crick that Gavin Newsom did everything. What up, Curtis? Talking about Catherine Crick right now out in California. Yep, exactly. There's already churches in California. Like, the people of California came together as one, man. All those people went homeless together. But you know what? It's the citizens that are helping each other. It's what the government's there, but you know what? It's the fucking people coming together, man. And you know what they're not doing is taking fucking sides. Keep that in mind. When you see the good shit that's going on, nobody's wearing a fucking label. They're people. They're me, they're you, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your fucking family members, your fucking neighbors. And everybody's, oh, it's the Democrats, Republicans. No, suck a fucking dick, dude. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. It's about coming together because democracy, we the people, has nothing to do with we the fucking president, does it? No, it says we the fucking people. Wake the fuck up, people. Back to religious cults, all right? Look, here comes all the trolls. Bye. Yeah, and you know what? Then that's really bitching to see, Oren, right? Yeah, I do. Yep. Stream. Yeah, I stream a lot. I'm taking some time off right now because I'm like, it's just cold and I'm hunkering down with family and stuff. Um, and just spending some time out in my studio. I have a studio set up. I have another setup I'm using right now. I got a mic stand. I got a ring light that I bought from the thrift store recently for like $2, man. And I have a couple mounts and shit. Hashtag no masking tape. Hey Ken, no masking tape, man. Ken, if you here, dude, no masking tape, bro. Okay. Okay. And you know, I'm seeing some of these celebrities saying, "Oh, I donated $1 million to the fire." Fuck out of here. Yep. Yep, that's how I am, Oren. It's like, dude, nobody deserved what happened there. It was a freak fucking accident. Everybody's, oh, the fire was started. Oh, it's this, it's this, it's this. The internet erupted with fucking conspiracy theories, man. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it would happen, and I watched it and sat back. And I'm like, holy shit. And there's so much AI now that people are actually believing shit that they're seeing. So, just keep that in mind because I wanted to kind of point that out. We're gonna be in a huge fucking disinformation era right now. So everybody fucking keep that in mind, man. Keep your wits about you. Keep your fucking brains about you. Don't feed into the bullshit. Don't fucking believe everything that fucking every video, every post, everybody says is true, okay? You guys got questions about me? Fucking call me, text me, whatever. I'm available to everybody here. I don't fucking hide behind my channel like, oh, I'm gonna hide behind my YouTube channel. No, fuck that. I'm right here. Okay? If you got questions about the way we're running things here, call me. Let me know. Text me. I got a number. Email. What the fuck ever. But you guys, all these fucking cult leaders, these religious grifts, guess what? They're going to get worse. Yeah, these are real people. Yeah, you see Dennis Quaid out there? It's like, dude, that's another person. Yeah, he's not an actor. Yes, he's a person. Right? They're suffering just like everybody else. Everybody's saying, oh, it's Hollywood this, Hollywood that. No, it's just, guess what? California fucking burns, man. I'm from California. I grew up there my whole fucking life. Let's just clear the air on this, okay? California burns, right? We get drought. It goes in this order. Let me tell you. You get a fire. Now guess what's happening? Fucking landslides. Why? Because fires loosen up the fucking dirt, okay? This is geology. This is fucking geography 101, okay? This is environmental geology 101. When you get fires, you get loose dirt. When you get rain, guess what? You're gonna have landslides. All they need now is a fucking earthquake. Oh, it's dry, dude. It's dry landing, and everybody's like, "Oh, they started it." No, dude, it's just dry. It was a beautiful disaster, man. It really was. It was the most beautiful disaster that could have ever happened. It was it was it was the most beautiful fucking recipe for that fire. Santa Ana wins exactly. There was no. What are you gonna do? Fucking throw 1,000 firefighters in front of that fire? What's it gonna stop? Not a fucking thing. No way. Who's gonna stop that fire? Who's gonna stop that? Honestly, really think about that. Who was gonna stop that fucking fire? God himself couldn't stop that fire unless it rained. And you know what? Didn't rain that day, did it? Oh, I mod. I mod too. No, I mod. So yeah, let's clear that up, okay? No, they didn't make it rain that day, so that was, dude. That was, it. Just happened, right? There's nothing going to stop that. But here we're talking about Rice Krispies is how these churches, why aren't they out there helping, right? Like these big prosperity ministries, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis. Yeah, David E. Taylor can control the elements. Well, where were you, fat boy? Where were you, David? Exactly. When there's a tornado, a fire, hurricane, whatever, David only sees a sleazy way to scam people. It's fucking scumbag, man. David's dirty. Catherine's no different. No different. She was already putting videos up about the fire. They are. Exactly. Why aren't these fucking super gimps out there helping them? They got hundreds of millions of fucking dollars. Hey man, go give some of the fucking money back. They're like, no, you know what? God needs all our money, okay? Because you know what? The street's already paved with gold and he needs new street sweepers, okay? Exactly. This is the one place where all these big fucking prosperity fucks should be out there shelling out fucking money. Hey, what do you guys need? What do you guys need? We'll go clear out an entire fucking department store. What do you guys need? Yeah, why don't they use their private jets to ferry supplies? Exactly. They could have done that. They could have fucking paid fuel for some of these people for fucking disaster relief. But no, they don't do that. Fucking Jesus needs all the money, right? God needs the money. Yeah, but no, you won't see any of them do that. You'll see fucking blowjob Joni take her private jet to a party first before they go help somebody. Fucking Joni Lamb, that dumb bitch. It's time like that this show exactly. Yep, how these scammers don't practice what they preach. Exactly. Hey, Irie Dread. You a pussy, Irie Dread. Good morning. Yeah, they're like, oh, we don't want to fly in the snow, okay? We don't want to. The gas is too expensive, okay? We don't want to fly in the gas is too expensive, okay? We'll just drive our trucks, okay? The gas is too expensive for the plane, but hey. How does KK actually? I think she has like I think she has a bank account or something, Chuck, and she just wires it directly to him. I think that's how that transaction goes down. That way that way the IRS can't track it. It is. It really is. It really is, Parv. Like, it is. Like, I'll never forget about that, man. I'll never forget about that. And the thing is, he's probably sitting back like, fuck, it didn't have the effect that I wanted it to. David's like, fuck, man, how do I get to this guy? And he still hasn't. He's probably thinking like, fuck, man, what can I do next? How can I really get to that pussy Rich Holmes? David, I grew up in a good family, but there was a pecking order with us kids, and I have fucking tough skin, dude. It's take a lot. I know. He does. I know. Imagine David trying to walk on water. Well, he's a walrus, so he'll swim. He doesn't walk. Yeah, David's all. I'm an OG. David's all. I'm the original Gooch Grease gangster. Okay. Okay, I'm gangster Gooch Grease. I'm the original gangster Gooch Grease. Okay, and Rich is the real OG. Okay, because he's like, my original gangster comes from the days of my Gooch Grease. But yeah, imagine that walrus trying to walk on water. He would just swim. He's like, well, I swim. So I'm a land walrus. Nope, still no pictures. Just fuckhead David or just fucker Joseph standing out there. Hey, give to the convoy of miracles, everybody, because we need your money to come out here and help LA. Because you know what? We're fighting multiple fucking lawsuits, one civil, one federal. You know what? We're about fucking almost $1 million deep in federal fucking fees. Seeing a walrus walk on water. Yeah, and Uncle Jake, yeah, with Catherine spending, she's having to spend $11,000 a day to stay at the sum zero at the end of the year. Keep that in mind, okay? Catherine Crick, she's spending, yeah, about that much a day. Like, what would you spend $11,000 a day on, man? Either that or you're just laundering it, because if she was blowing $11,000 a day, like, she should just invest it. But where's she putting it all, man? Yep. Exactly. That's exactly what he did, Parps. He just sent Joseph out there just so he could get some fucking, just so he could scam people. Nope, that's right. That's all he did. That's all he went out there to do, was just scam people, get eyes on the ministry. Hey, and you know what? Because a lot of people were made homeless, it's set up for a really good kind of trafficking event. Really is. This event has displaced so many people. It's displaced so many people. I mean, there's already a shit ton of people that are homeless in LA, but now even more people are homeless. Oh, hey Larissa, Happy New Year. How you doing? It's good to see you, Larissa. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. I think about you and your family, man. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everything's going good on your end and your brother's good, man. David is David's back in North Carolina. Last time I heard, Larissa, he's not in good shape. His heart is just in shit shape, Larissa. And we were talking about his credit report earlier and how we know he took a trip to the hospital is because it's on his credit report. I have it on my channel. I'm going to cut the video because there are 3 charges for Bolham City, was it Durham City Financial or Bullhead City Financial, and it's for Durham County EMS. So that's one of my sources said he's back in North Carolina, probably close to Duke, getting his heart worked on. So wherever David is, he's not doing well. Okay, Larissa. Exactly. And the rich people who were affected are sitting in hotels crying about losing their house, all the while poor homeless poor people are destitute. Exactly. Yep. That hey, David Ridgway, his legs, dude. Fuck yeah, his legs, dude. That's where you start retaining water is your legs, man. Gravity, and David's fucking center of gravity is the floor. No, that was the one ER trip, Larissa. But if he's back in Duke, back in North Carolina, I'm guessing he's back at Duke University getting his heart checked on because he's not healthy. He can't hardly stand up anymore, Larissa. When you see him in videos, he's not out on video, very rare. Okay, we'll probably see him every 4 months now. We'll see him 3 times a year, maybe, if we're lucky. Okay, his health is just in steep decline. The money's in steep decline. There's multiple lawsuits looming, Larissa. He's got it's a mess. I wouldn't want to be David, that's for sure. He's in a lot of trouble, and I don't even think he knows how to pay his bills right now. The amount of money they're bringing in, I don't know at this point, but they're not doing well. How do you like my nickname, Lobster Boy? Yeah, man, he is Lobster Boy. He's all those lobster are actually shrimp, everybody, okay? They turn to shrimp, that's how they come out. Yeah, hey Larissa, so remember the lawsuit up in Michigan about the residential center? Well, now he's being sued for failure to pay those fees for that case, which is upward of it's teetering on $400,000 right now. Hey Aaron, but he can't sell the houses. He can't. I think he owes money on them. Like for David to sell the houses, I don't think he can. No, he was saying he was going to buy the word network, but David can't afford it. Yeah. Oh, the rich people? Yeah, I don't even bother to watch the rich people. It's just like I was talking to my brother, Parbs, real quick. Dude in LA fucking lived in Malibu, had a $27 million house that was just fucking built, burned down to the ground. Dude was like, insurance only covered 3 million on it. This is a real story. My brother, check this out. And dude said, drop the plans, build it again. Build it again. Build it again. Build it again. That's what dude said. Drop the plans, build it again. $27 million house. Yeah, Irie. Yeah, probably nothing. Why would he give anything to him? No, it's just, I don't want to go too much on the fire. But again, we talk about these prosperity ministers. Why aren't they helping with all their fucking money, right? Why isn't Joel Osteen fucking sending out a nice check to, say, Cal Fire or something, or a, one of the national food kitchens that's actually out there supporting them? Catherine didn't do it. David didn't do it. All they do is go out there to fucking grift. But no, they'll never give money up, man. That's like a rule of thumb. Better to give than receive. You know, if somebody worked hard all their life and earned their money, hey, and you fucking banked it and you invested it and did wise things with it, okay, I'm about that. Yep. All the ministries who claim to help those in trouble, they head out and they don't help anybody. They're just going there, hey, come join my church and give us your money. Hey, you know what? We'll help you with that insurance check. Yes. Yeah. What my source had told me, Irene, I don't ever divulge my sources, you guys know that, was that he's out in North Carolina. And I'm like, okay, well, it looked like he was in Taylor for one night with the king. But when he told me North Carolina, I was like, okay, yeah, because that's where the heart doctor is. And I told him, I was like, I know he took a ride to the hospital. And my source is like, how do you know that? I was like, I got his credit report, man. I got his credit report, and there's 3 ticks on it for an ambulance ride. So, and then series of events, some people came forward and said, I seen that guy at Duke University specifically. And David isn't, if you know who David E. Taylor is, you're not going to miss him when you see him. You'll be like, there's that motherfucker right there. There's one person that looks like David E. Taylor. And when you see him, you're going to notice him and you're going to know who he is. That's that. The person that come forward said, yeah, I seen him. I seen him at Duke University. He was with a blonde girl and somebody else. There were 3 of them. It was him, blonde girl, and someone else. Some other guy. Which I think it could have been Joseph. But yeah, so Duke University, that's where the heart doctor is. Well, they would have to use probably like one of those specialized ambulances, right? It's like a super HD. You know, I was looking at the cost of an ambulance yesterday. $250,000, man. Yeah, you'd smell him first because his fucking stench would arrive first. Exactly. His festering fucking maxi pad filled with shit would arrive first. No, he'll ride Uncle Bruce. He'll smell him first. That like. So yeah, Uncle Bruce, we're keeping an open chat today about Catherine David, Daniel Adams. Yeah. Yeah, he's the size of 3 people and smells like yak shit. David's all, no, I don't. I smell like walrus shit because I'm a walrus, Chuck. I'm a walrus, okay? Don't get it confused, Chuck. Okay, walrus and yak, don't get it confused. He's all, yeah, a yak and a walrus are both mammals, but I'm a land walrus, okay? Yeah, that's David. So yeah, David's not in good health. Which, again, the last time we seen him stand up was probably 6 months ago. And that was it. Now he's just sitting down all the time. Very unhealthy. Duke University is a known cardio research university, which makes sense why he would go there. Because it covers a wide range of... I think I've gone over it already. I'll go over it again real quick. Give me a second. It's a wide range of heart conditions. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. So we'll go to, where's it at? Cardiology, there we go. Okay. Cardiology and heart surgery, conditions. I mean, there's so many things that could have happened to David with the conditions and treatments that he could have gone through at Duke. And it's like I read these and every one of them is fucking possible, man. Every single one of these is possible. Adult heart disease, adult congenital heart disease, aortic aneurysm, and aortic dissection, arrhythmia, cardiac amyloidosis, cardiac sarcoidosis, that one's hard to pronounce, cardiomyopathy, carotid artery disease, coronary artery disease, genetic heart disease, heart attack, heart failure, heart valve disease, Marfan syndrome and other connective tissue disorders, peripheral artery disease, pulmonary hypertension. David, there's so many on that list that I can check off with you. I'm pretty sure we're pretty fucking close to several of them. I would think pulmonary hypertension for sure. Congenital heart disease, that's because every survivor I've always talked to in your cult, David, always said you had this fucking rowdy cough that you were always fighting, always had cough drops with you, and your cough would never go away. But that's congenital heart disease, David. When you're coughing like that, okay? Yeah, arrhythmia. David, there's a host of issues on here that you could be suffering from. Specialty services, cardiac rehabilitation, which basically means after you have a heart attack, David, they help you rehabilitate. No, David will never preach on gluttony. No, that's for sure. He's all gluttony. What's that mean? Cardio oncology, cardiometabolic weight management for high risk cardio. You would need something like that for sure. Cardiometabolic weight management for high risk cardiovascular disease. Because your weight, David, they would need to teach you how to exercise and basically get your blood flowing so you can fucking David, let me tell you something. If a piece of cholesterol or a fucking piece of plaque breaks off in your artery and goes to your heart or your lung or your brain, that's it, dude. That's it. You're toast. You're toast. Happens like that too, David. You'll never know. If David's probably already on some blood thinners, some Lipitor, fucking cholesterol medication. He's probably taking a host of liver medications. Most likely, if he's smart, he's on insulin now, and maybe some metformin. Who knows? Yeah, colon surgery, maybe. Exactly. Yeah, he could have intestinal issues. Yeah. Let me tell you something. His son does. His son has some gut issues, it sounds like. I won't say how I know, but yeah, a series of events got me on the phone with his son one day. Yeah. I won't say what happened, but yeah. Yep. Yep. So his son probably has some gut issues too that he's worried about. So Josh Taylor, you should probably get screened for colon cancer at your age and with your dad's past. You probably should, okay? Because I know you're not taking care of yourself, and neither was your dad. Yeah, doctor told him to lay off the lobster. Yeah, hereditary gut issues. Yeah. Long story short, Chuck, is I was able to get on the phone with Josh about something, and he was asking about his. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to go too much, man. Yep, TikTok is banned in the US. You know what? I don't really give a shit because TikTok's fucking trash. You want my opinion on it? I think TikTok is trash, and people that are depending on social media for an income um, don't depend. Let me tell you something. As a content creator, don't ever fucking depend on social media for an income, ever. It's the dumbest thing you could fucking do unless you're buying your subs and making millions of fucking, getting millions of views and shit and making the money. Okay, that's different. But don't ever for one fucking second depend on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or any of these fucking platforms to fund your life. Because let me tell you something, it can fucking go south in a heartbeat, okay? I can lose my channel like that. Instagram and take your page down. Facebook can take your Facebook page down. Don't depend on social media. Go to college, get a degree, have a backup plan, right? I do. I'm working on my college. I'm studying for exams. Cat mom, mother of all pussies. Meow. So yeah, yep. TikTok is banned in the U.S. and I don't care. I don't care. I don't depend on YouTube for an income. Fuck no. It doesn't even. YouTube would never pay me enough to do this, right? And especially the fact that there's channels out there that buy their views and subscribers just so they can make their channels look bigger. So yeah, I don't really give a shit that TikTok got banned. I think it's good. It caused a lot of problems. There was a lot of fucking TikTok challenges going around that were causing people a lot of issues. Um, yeah, TikTok tracks your personal shit just like YouTube does. YouTube tracks my personal shit too. Let me tell you something. When you're on the internet, guess what? They're tracking you. When you're on your phone, they're tracking you. When you go out, they're tracking you. Okay? It's not like we don't know they're fucking being tracked, okay? We're being tracked here in America. No big fucking deal. It's called the Patriot Act. Allows the government to fucking listen in on your emails, your phone calls, text messages, all that shit, okay? I'm not scared because I'm not doing anything illegal. The ones that should be scared are the ones that are doing illegal shit because you know what? They are being listened to. I'm not fucking stupid. Look how fucking Diddy got caught. How do you think Diddy got caught? Phone taps. wiretaps, fucking tapping emails, hacking fucking shit. Come on. I'm not scared. Cause I'm not doing anything wrong. Our bank accounts are tracked. Every time we go to the fucking gas station, we're tracked. We're on camera when we go through a fucking street light. Okay, we're tracked. Big deal. But TikTok, the fact that TikTok isn't even allowed in China is kind of concerning. I know, it's like if the government's trying to track me, they must be fucking bored, okay? They must be really fucking bored and don't have anything better to do with their fucking money and time. Anyways, to get off the government, let's go back to these fucking cult leaders. Like Catherine Crick, she's being tracked too. I know she is. Catherine Crick's being tracked. Every time she gets on a plane, goes to a foreign country, guess what? She's tracked. They're tracking her money. The IRS is tracking her. Every transaction she does, tracked. Meow. So back to David. David, some of the other issues, procedures and devices, cardiac ablation, cardiac catheterization, heart bypass surgery. Uncle Jake, you think he could have had a heart bypass surgery? What do you think? I don't think he had a heart surgery or a heart transplant. But you know what, David, with his heart problem on pump, hybrid surgery. I wonder if maybe they just put some stents in. I'm trying to figure that out. If they would have just put stents or if they would have done a complete bypass on pump. Got a heart transplant from a water buffalo. He's like, actually, I got a heart transplant from a walrus, okay? That's something Tim Allen Donkey Show would say. Hey, what's up, Ted? I feel like the spirit of Tim Allen Donkey Show just came in the spirit of God and Uncle Jake. Oh, man. That's a good one. Can prolong life, reduce the limits in coronary arteries, or goals to improve your heart, get back to normal life as soon as possible. Heart bypass surgery improves blood flow to the heart muscle, helps the heart pump more efficiently during operation. Surgeons reroute blood flow around a blocked artery in your heart by using vessels that taken from your chest, arm, or leg. Okay. Man, David's legs were huge though when he got out of surgery, or like when he got out of the hospital that one time. He was in tough shape. He didn't look too good. A stent. That's what I'm thinking too. They fucking shoved a stent up in his leg. That's what I was thinking. They jammed a stent up there. God, that would suck, man. That's what happened to my dad when he first got his first heart attack. He had a stent rammed up through his leg. It looked rowdy, man. It was crazy. And that's kind of what I'm thinking, man. Like he had a heart attack and they had to jam a stent up into his heart, man. Because Uncle Jake, my dad, looked like that after he had his heart attack, man. He looked like shit. It looked like death walked over him, man. And my dad had the kind of heart attack where it's like, had he been anywhere else, he would have been dead. Like the way he went down, he was in a shop somewhere and people were there to call 911. He was dead before he hit the ground. Something tells me he had that kind of heart attack or very close to. Like it wouldn't surprise me if I don't know, man. I don't know. But something tells me that he had some kind of major condition happen during COVID and he took a big hit. Also, based on his credit report too, because there were 3 hits on it. I keep going back to that. And David fucking hates that because he's now blocked his credit report. So nobody can see his credit report but him. I tried to get Michelle's at one time, but that was a little bit more difficult. Couldn't do that. I think she's got a block on hers too for obvious reasons. So, but David, his credit report is just trashed. I mean, he's using the church money to pay off all his personal and legal bills and shit and lawyer fees, and it's a mess with him. So with 2025 for David, I mean, he doesn't have much but to fucking pay his bills. If he doesn't, I don't even know how he's making money anymore. I mean, he's got people working the phones all the time, but I can't imagine like he's bringing in millions of fucking dollars still every year like he was before. Yep. That's David, and then Catherine, she's out there in LA. She's not going to do anything to help the fires. Why would she? Neither one of these other prosperity ministers we're talking about today, so why would they? Why would they help anybody? It's money for thee, but not money for me, but not for thee. So, anybody got questions, comments, concerns? I know what else we could talk about here for a bit. We did Catherine. Trying to think if there's any new and up and coming cults that I've been looking around about. People keep bringing up some guy named Lufiel. Let me talk about that guy. He's this other content creator named Abednego Lufiel. And people are like, oh, Abednego Lufiel is calling all these other scammers out. I'm like, well, Abednego Lufiel is also a scammer. He's just from Canada. He's just Canadian. That's the only difference. There's no distinction between him and Catherine Crick, Daniel Adams, Vlad Savchuk. If you guys are following Lufiel, let me tell you something. That guy's just, he claimed to be a prophet at one point, okay? That guy claimed to be a prophet and apostle. I called him out on his fucking channel name and he changed it. Not even bullshitting you. I was like, bro, you're calling yourself a fucking prophet? Prophet Lufiel's like, you're not a prophet, dude. I was like, dude, you know how fucking simpish that sounds to have prophet in front of your name? Or I think it was apostle or prophet, one of the two, but I was all, dude, that's fucking lame, bro. Like, and I emailed him, I was all, that's pathetic. You're claiming to be something you're not. A little while later, fucking took the name down. Now it's just Abednego Lufiel. So, and there's TD Jakes, but TD Jakes has rebranded, basically. TD Jakes is rebranded, and he no longer is using his name on his YouTube channel anymore because of all the shit that happened with P. Diddy. TD Jakes' name came up, and now he changes his channel name to the Potter's House of Dallas. It's not even TD Jakes anymore. Talk about scared. These guys are scared right now, man. All these prosperity ministers, TD Jakes, anybody who's associated with Joni Lamb, it's all connected, man. Every one of these assholes is connected, whether we'd want to think so or not. I mean, TD Jakes built Daystar. TD Jakes built Joni Lamb. Without TD Jakes, there would be no Daystar. And Daystar, let's see what's going on there too. Let's take a peek here. Some guy saying Julie Royce needs to be watchful, seek truth. What's this guy saying? Who's this dipshit?
Get to the irate people, create a scene, videotape it. This is advice that was given from Julie Royce to an unnamed individual. It it surfaced in a screenshot posted by a random account on Twitter called "Vince into the Words of a Man." Too much faith in the vision cast by a pastor or an organization.
I like when people have simp ass names like this. Hands of the King. Like this guy's the hands of God. No, sorry. Man, yeah, Daystar's going to go down. We're going to continue to see the drop of that. David, he's going to go down, I think, this year too, man. I really hope he does. There's not really much left with David. He really hasn't really been given any solid content lately. It's mostly his main fucking culty. Man, they're not even running anything good anymore, guys. I wish David was, but it's trash. There's nothing left anymore. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, man. I'm going to go play some fucking video games. So, Tilo, if you're watching this, let's play some Fortnite, man. Let's play some Fortnite. I'm down. But, man, y'all stay warm. Because it's going to be fucking cold today. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay warm. I'm not doing shit today. I'm going to stay warm, play video games, fucking drink some hot chocolate, and play the shit out of some Fortnite. So, y'all have a good day, man. Stay warm, everybody. Stay warm. Stay cool. Take care of each other. See something, say something. You see a piece of shit like David doing some shady shit to people, fucking say something about it. Don't let him fucking get away with it. All right, let's take a peek here. What's this? Okay, that's a VA appointment. Sorry. Oh, I'm sure David just stinks in general. Has nothing to do with his maxi pads. David's nasty. He's degenerate, man. I don't know anybody that want to be near him. Honestly, he's not a good person at all. Neither is Catherine or any of the people we've talked about today. So, y'all have a good day, man. I appreciate everybody dropping in here on Sunday. Like I said, man, these prosperity games we're talking about, don't listen to them. They're all frauds, man. Y'all have a good one.